Hello guys, BradleyATG coming at you with another match here against Rebellions. I haven't been posting too many videos right now. I've been trying to figure out when 2.2 will be going live to everyone, and I've been informed it's going to be end of this month, so March 31st. So once 2.2 comes out, I'll make sure I capture some videos over the weekend and get some brand new 2.2 videos out to you. There's going to be quite a few changes to 2.2. I think it's going to change build orders. Apparently you're not going to be able to do the Faxo span, so looking forward to it. Hopefully the balance changes will be fantastic. Turning my attention back to this game. So we are on, I am playing against Rebellions here. Played against him a couple of times. He's now legendary rank here on Vendu. Starting off the map here quickly. I'm not sure you can do a fast expand, so my build here, I just rushed one worker, sent him right out. But looking at the mini-map down there to the left, it looks like Rebellions was able to capture 2 points right off the bat, so it's going to put me at a little bit of an economic disadvantage. So while we're waiting for the base to get up and running there at the factory, let's take a look at Rebellions. 262 matches, 48% win ratio, legendary rank, number 19 overall. Rebellions and I have played 13 times overall. I've got an 85% win ratio against him specifically. And then on this map, Vega, we're both win rate about the same, so 70 to 67%. Should be a pretty close match. Not a clear favorite here on this map. And as I mentioned, as we get attention back to the map here, Rebellions capture those two nodes right off the bat, which puts me at an economic disadvantage here. So with my first factory up here, I am rushing a clump of units out to go capture the second metal income generator there. He's already got that, so he's getting income as that goes. So my second worker there, I had to go into an armory after capturing the metal and radioactive points to start pumping out T2 units. We'll start sending those straight down the center. Now this map's kind of interesting. If you look at the way the nodes are set up, there's a natural choke point in the center there. Whoever controls the center really controls the game. Both tritium points are sort of hidden behind there, so there's not much you can do if you do not control the center. So this is a fast map. You got to get out there quick, get out to the center, try and capture the center, put up some defenses quickly. So it's a concern as me. Now we see Rebellion's got that third node near his base there. He could already be pushing into the center. So as I'm thinking, as I'm playing this game, I'm nervous. I know he got that second node before I got mine, so I think I'm a little bit farther behind economically, and I'm worried that he's pushing into the center right now. Now that being said, I do have my factory up, I do have my armory up, starting to push out units. Hopefully I've just got a better clump of units when we meet in the center. With that here, I am just micromanaging these guys, trying to push them up. You can see my workers there. I'm already trying to capture those metal points before I send the clump of units in there. Debating what to build next with this guy. Looks like I'm going to have him go Orbital Fabricator. The Orbital Fabricator is going to unlock the drone bay for me, which is going to help me hopefully to build some bases, some drone bays in the center as a defensive point. Here I am trying desperately to figure out what I need in my clump of units here. Decided to cancel the Apollo because I haven't seen any air so far, and I think I've already got one up in that clump of units. I'm going to have that worker, once done with metals, go into a second armory. It's going to be really important that I have enough units. And there goes the center. So sending my clump in here as I push forward. I know he's got the center already. I know there's a clump of units waiting there. I just got to hope that it's a smaller clump of units than what I've got sitting there. At this point, I don't have really any resources in reserve. Don't have any defenses sitting back here. I've got that second armory coming up. I'm not sure if that's going to do much. Using our orbital ability there to drop a Smarty turret.
Not enough metal.
Alright, being revealed a massive group of T1 units there. I'm nervous. I also know I'm running out of metal there, so I'm nervous. I'm not seeing T2 though, which gives me a little bit of hope. My units might be able to push through. I see a drone hive hidden back there, but I do have an Apollo in that mix of units. the Apollo anti-air will destroy those drones as they come. Now the problem is though, the Apollo's the only T2 unit I think I have that in that clump of units, and the Apollo just doesn't have any staying power. If I had an Artemis or an Athena, sorry, the tanky unit, that clump of units would be much more survivable. So I made the decision I was just going to push those T1, that clump of units, right into his base to try and distract him a little bit. I lied. I do have an Athena in that group of units. I'm going to send in my second group here behind. So first pass, it actually looks like I did all right in that first battle we had. Looking at points, though, I'm still behind. So if you look at the economic score on the top right, I'm sitting at about 1,300. He's sitting at 2,300. So I'm not sure exactly what that means. That clump of units was able to capture. Let's see. He's pushing up. He's got some maulers, I think those units are called, in that group of unit. Now I'm getting in a tough situation where my big group of units is now split, right? I've got that group capturing the node there. I've got the second group putting in the center here. Critiquing myself now, I've divided my own forces and sort of let it, he was able to pick off that first group of units because they were divided. Also, I sunk all those resources in rushing to build the orbital fabricator. I'm starting to drop amplifiers, but I have not taken the next step to drop a drone bay. Those amplifiers are important, but at the same token, I know he's got that big group of units, a lot of maulers in it. Building some base defenses is something I can fall back to. Would be very, very advantageous at this point, but I'm not doing it. I got that worker just sitting up there. It looks like I'm going to run him up to the center. Economically, I'm maxed out here. -1 metal. So I'm using the economy. All right, so now we're meeting here and against the center again. So he's counter pushing against my push there. I do have that group of units in there, but I don't have a drone bay or repair bay or really anything to support him. I'm going to send this worker to build another armory. I think I'm nervous. I know this is a big chunk of units. So I'm afraid he's going to be able to push with that group here. And now finally I'm starting to say, oh man, look at that. Decide, okay, maybe I should think about building a repair bay. I guess I decide against it looking at the economy. I just don't have the resources right now to do it.
The enemy has captured
I'm
a
in
region.
trouble. It looks like, yeah, I annihilated my clump of units there. I've got nothing. Look at my score over there. 2,000. I'm down to 700 some points. I've got nothing. Look at this clump of units. Yeah, I've got 1, 2 Artemises, a couple T1. Not a lot to push this back. Actually, one of the things, side note here, I'm really excited about 2.2, is to cast games, you actually have the ability to watch replays. So I'll be able to zoom in sort of independently of what I did in-game. Right now, I just capture the screen while I'm in-game. And that'll let me, as I cast these, sort of point out what's important and allow me to zoom around the map instead of as I jump around here on the screen. So looking forward to that. That'll be a great feature in 2.2. So getting back to the map here, the current game, I know I'm in trouble at this point. He's got the center. He's held the center for a while. I've got these my T2 units clumping up here. I'm going to try and drop some radar turret here to see if maybe I can use my artillery, my Artemis, to start raining down on his units. But again, I'm using one worker here to rush workers on one of those armories. That other armory is not building anything. I don't have enough quanta to invest to upgrade my units. Now that radio's up, he's got a big chunk of units. He's going to start pushing in. Oh, man. And that is going to hurt. That is going to hurt. I got some artillery pushing down. I'm not sure where this is going to land. I don't know if that was a drone ability that he just called down. That would do a lot of damage. Yeah, it must have been. Just my line was just completely eaten. So he used that orbital ability. Destroyed that wall of units, and now I've got nothing behind. My only defense here is one Smarty turret. Got all my factories right up there. They're going to push right into my base. This is not looking good at all. Not looking good at all. So I'm critiquing my performance. It would have been fantastic if I had a drone bay or a repair bay up at this point. But I did not, alas. You know, my score in the top right is just plummeting. I am looking, zooming out here, seeing what I've got. I've got nothing. I'm gonna GG it out here. Losing this one here. Rebellions did a fantastic job on the fast expand, fantastic job on the quick push there, was very aggressive. Ultimately, I just did not have enough to push back. We look at the military might there. He was consistently ahead of me the entire game. So well played. Very well played by Rebellions. He definitely deserved to win that one. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining me. Please hit subscribe down to the right.